Today I'm pond fishing. What I'm looking for is my personal best. I have not caught a double-digit bass yet, and I think this place is the perfect place to catch that bass of a lifetime.
Dude, he came up with like prop bait.
Use my promo code to get your first box for as little as $10. So we got the kayaks loaded up. Been working on those. You've seen that in the last couple videos. My brother's actually joining me today. Got those loaded up, got a few rods, all my gear. And this will be the pond that I'm fishing in, the 20-acre pond that we're gonna try to catch my personal best out of today. Spro popping frog, I'm gonna start off with him. I got good OG chatterbait. That's always gonna be a good choice. But I will say with ponds, you can go in a pond and there'll be nothing in there sometimes. Like that. All right, let's see what I can do with this thing. I'm just flipping it around. I think these fish are post-spawn. Of course, I don't really know what the water temperature is, but from what I can tell, there's probably some fish garden fry. And I can definitely tell every time I get around like these lily pads, I get bit. So I tied on just a stick bait, Z-Man's bang sticks on a Texas rig. Now I'm probably gonna get my feelings hurt. I got 20-pound test fluorocarbon on here, Strike King pro grade fluorocarbon. Probably need to be using, there he is. There he is. Oh, caught another one. I've actually caught a couple already. I went a long time without catching any, so I kind of just got discouraged and stopped filming. And I caught like 3 or 4 flipping this around. And I can definitely tell what you got going on is 2 things. Post-spawn, they're using these pad stems. There's a few that look like they maybe had just started to spawn, but primarily probably post-spawn, hanging around the pads, garden fry. You can just flip in these holes, like what I see there. Flip that little stick bait in the holes, and he comes to get it. There's one. There's one. He's not that bad. He's not that bad. Not that good, but he's not that bad. Let me power pole down. Power pole down. Okay. Now this guy, Wacky Snack Jr., is all we caught him on. Wacky Snack just catches them so good. That's not a bad fish, actually. 2-pounder, something like that. It can be 2, it can be 4 pounds. You guys don't know. I don't have a scale. Prove me wrong. He's 6-pounder. You know what? That fish is more. He's pushing 9. He's actually pushing 9. I like him anyway. I'll throw him back. All right, this is what I'm doing right here. Taking my little wacky rig worm, hooking it in the center, like the front center, really not the center. These little pads and little jump that's right around the bank. I just throw it up there, let it rest. One comes and gets it. Simple as that. My brother lost his rod. He's out there trying to find his rod with a rattle trap. I don't think he's gonna find it. He's trying to hook his rod that bumped off his kayak. Y'all pray for him. Pray for his strength in the Lord. I don't know if he's gonna make that one. There's a lot of fish around this pond. The major detriment to productivity right now is just like I said. It's really hard to kind of present a bait really good right now, just because of the wind you got. If this evening, if that wind will lay down a little bit, we'll smack them. This is a really good pond. It's got a lot of timber out in the middle. It's got like a lot of stumps. It's got lily pads. I would say it's a big bass factory. Big bass factory. There he is. There he is, folks. There he is. I see him there, bruh. Oh, he come off. That was him. Oh, dude, did you see that fool run to the middle of the lake? God. Uh-oh. 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 This one's like what you like to catch. That's one of like what my brother catches right there. You know, I catch those premium size, 30% more size bass. We went through here 2 hours ago, didn't get a bite. And now I just caught a nice one and did one like what you catch. I don't think they like the wind. Hey, you gonna catch one out of them right there? Them pads in front of you? Now, if you need me to come over there and catch them out of that, you just let me know and I'll do what I can. Give back to the community. I think somebody like you can catch one out of that. A little bit about what I'm fishing now. What's going on right now is the fish in this pond are primarily, they're post-spawn fish. So you see there's a lot of lily pads, there's a few little reed islands, but primarily what the fish are using are the lily pads. The most of them seen are the ones that we're able to catch around the lily pads. What's going on is you have the buck bass that are guarding the fry or this year's spawn. And I've seen this before. What happens is the fry will use the lily pads as kind of shade cover. Where I live, they use docks. But here there's no docks, obviously, so what they use for shade, fry like shade. I think it makes them feel comfortable. So what the fish are doing, they're using the lily pads as a source of comfort. You know, that's where they use the shade to make them feel protected. So also where the fry goes, that's pretty much where the buck bass goes. Wherever the fry goes for a couple of weeks or for however long, I'm not sure the science behind that, pretty much the buck bass follow it. And they protect the fry. They keep brim, they keep crappie, they keep any kind of little small forage fish from eating the fry is what they do. So they'll fend off anything. What I'm doing is I'm going in where these pads are, right on the edges. This is the Z-Man Bang Sticks. Z-Man Bang Sticks. This is like 6 3/4 inches long, I want to say. Just a stick bait, but it's got the little, it's basically a really big hula stick is what it is. It got a 1/2 ounce sinker on it, Texas rig. I didn't even peg it because in my kayak I don't have any pegs, but normally I would like to peg this guy. A 5/0. This is a 5/0 offset worm hook, and what I've got is 30-pound test braid. And when I first started using it, I was throwing it on 20-pound test fluorocarbon. 7-foot rod. If I was in my bass boat, I'd probably have a 7.6 or 7.11, but we're in the kayak, so we don't bring 8-foot rods into your kayak. You bring 7-foot rods. But you just flip it in the little holes, anywhere on the edges, the holes. If you see a ball of fry, flip it in there by the fry. And when you flip it in there, you just kind of, even if you flip it in a hole, because some of these fish still could be spawning. Most of them are post-spawn, but some of them could be still spawning. Flip it in the hole, work it, work it. Keep it in that hole as long as possible. You'd be surprised how far you can draw fish from with flipping a stick bait in the holes to catch those post-spawn fish. So did that. That's how I'm catching a lot of these fish today. One thing about it, if I don't catch one back here, you know there's none back here. Here we go right here, Dion. I got him. You can just put your rod down. I'll do all the fish catching today. You just put your, Dude, where's he going? Dude, that's a good one. Whoa! You just put your rod down. I'll do all the fish catching today. Ooh. Dude, that's a good one. He's good like the kind I catch. Oh, don't jump in there. Don't jump in there. That's the kind like what I catch. Yes. 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 Snap, crackle, pop. Take your hook out his mouth. Look out, man, they're healthy looking fish too. Man, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Wacky snack bass right there. Wacky snack. Let him go. You want a wacky snack? Huh? That's the fish that hit that frog earlier today. I remember where he was. I went back and got him. I don't know why I have that gear. It could be the fisherman though. Cause you see how I'm doing what I'm doing to you with the same rod. I'm treating you, I'm totally disrespecting you. Huh? Yeah, you know you didn't have no fish. Dude, when they hit, they run so fast. Oh, you ain't caught one yet though, have you? On that one side. I ain't caught that many. I'm a really good fisherman, but I ain't caught 15. You seen the kind of fish I catch. Dang, another big one. Oh, another big one. Yeah. Dang, dude. Dude, I flipped that Texas rig up by them pads. It was going off 100 miles an hour. Look at the belly on that thing. God. God. Bro, look at that thing. Oh my God. That's a good one. Dude, these things in a kayak, the way they pull you around, it makes you feel like some type of way. Ooh. Ooh. Texas rig bang sticks. All right, I'm gonna throw this dude back. 3.5, 4 pounder right there though, man. That was a good fish to catch. Just slowly sink away. That. Dude, I threw up on that stick and he just come out like, whoo. Dude, that's like a 3 pounder. It's as soon as they calm down and you can actually control the boat, they're so mean in this pond, dude. As soon as you hook them, they run straight at you. Dude, he come out there like a freaking ape. God. Oh. Boom. God. Yes. Dude, that wacky snack never failed. Junebug red wacky snack. God. Yeah. Yeah. God dang. God. Once again, I want to thank Kayak Paddles. Actually, I want to thank largemouth bass for being great. I want to thank spotted bass for not being here. Stripers, you've always been awesome. Ew, it crapped on me. Yuck. Oh, it stinks. Throw me in it stink bad. This is a guy I've been waiting to throw all day. This is a prop bait. This particular one is a Boy Howdy. Works awesome. Pre-spawn, spawn, and post-spawn. They really can't stand this thing when they're on the beds when they're spawning. But I've been wanting to throw this thing all day. The problem is that it's been so windy. This bait is nearly impossible to fish if it's windy. So I couldn't fish it because it takes a lot of time to fish it. And not only that, if it's windy, you just don't have the control that you need over the bait to keep it in the strike zone. It's finally kind of calmed down a little bit. Tying him on. This is a bait that you catch a 10-pounder on because it just stays in the strike zone so long. It makes the fish so mad. It's just a good bait to use this time of the year. You can use it when it's really cold too. Right now we have a little cold front. Yesterday it was probably 85, 90 degrees, and today high is about 60. Lows in the 40s last night. Had some fronts to kind of blow through. So the good thing about this bait is it stays in the strike zone forever. So it really just annoys. What I like to do, I'm throwing it on a 30-pound braid. I don't throw it straight braid to the line tie. You use mono or a small piece of fluorocarbon. This is a 20-pound test fluorocarbon that I'm going to tie it up to. And what I'm going to do is just a small piece of fluorocarbon. You can do some other things. Use bobber stops. The reason you're using this fluorocarbon is because that bait with the prop on the front of it, if you tie it straight to braid, that braid is going to wrap around. It wraps around the front prop a lot because the braid's so limp. Every time you work it, it's going to float back and go into the prop. It's going to foul up a lot, and it's going to make it very aggravating to fish. You can take a small piece of fluorocarbon in the bait. You won't lose any action on your bait or anything. Just 12 inches of fluorocarbon, or 8, 10, 12. The shorter the better, but you need a little piece of fluorocarbon in front of the line tie, something stiff, so that the braid doesn't go back into A, the front hooks of the bait, and B, so it doesn't go into the props of the bait. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. He just came up sideways. I thought he was a giant. He's got them hooks all in his face so much that he couldn't even jump. Holy smoke. Dude, that's fun watching him hit that prop bait. Feed me more, 'cause I need more. Feed me more, 'cause I need more. Dude, they're so pretty in here. They're healthy. Really healthy fish. They are eating the prop. Didn't I tell you what I was gonna be doing with this prop? The scary part is I get better with age. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Whoa. Oh no, much bigger. Much bigger than 3. Much bigger than 3. Yes! Dude, look how fat that thing is. Bro. Bro, that was so freaking awesome. Dude, I love throwing a top water in these little... Dude, did you see him hit that thing?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, he went freaking ape wall on that thing. Huh? That's a 4-pounder. He's thick, like he's really fat. Holy crap. Dude, he does look nasty though. That was a good one. All right, let me hold on. All right, got it. Thank you. On the... Oh my God, was it? Oh my God, was it worth it? But you've seen the fish I catch. You saw it. You knew I was gonna catch those kind of fish. You've seen the fish I catch. You see that? Biggin'. I'm talking about a freaking house. It's a red breast bass. L&B. You on my prop bait? I'm just a really sophisticated angler, man. I've caught them on Ned rigs. I've caught them on prop baits. I've caught them on... Dude, this, you know, I've started about 30 of the trends in bass fishing. I actually kind of started them. A lot of people don't know that. Huh? That's the scary part. You know, like the older you got, really the worse you got. But if you look at somebody like me, you think from 28 to 37, I've improved. Somebody like you went backwards. You know, you lucky you get to fish with me. Dude, that was a good one. I was close to the one the other one I caught up there was better than that. I got 16 pounds today. God dang, God. Yeah, it's a good one. I just couldn't. Did you see that hook set? Dude, it broke my wrist. It broke my wrist. I was trying to, he had me like on my bad side.
They right up on the bank.
Yeah. You know, I knew I was gonna know what to do. I got down here. Never seen this body of water in my life. And I come down here. Man, when they, I don't know what they eat, but you know when you squeeze them and then they boo-boo? It smell like people doo-doo. It stank. You know what you ought to try is a whopper plopper. Somebody like me. You seen the kind of fish I catch. This would have been a lot more fun when it was windy today. But you remember what he said, there might be some mass down there. Ooh, what was that? Hey, I heard a fish jump on the other side that you was talking about. I wonder if it's dead water. Really? I just heard him jump. You remember I told you how I was gonna catch him on this prop bait? You always look on the negative side. He got it. He got it. I don't think it's that small. They always run up to. Dude, he came up on that prop bait. Yeah, I got him. You've seen the kind of fish I catch. He come up on the prop bait and missed it. I threw my little wacky snack in there. This is just what I do. This is just one of the things that I do. I come out here to these, huh? I do this full time now. And this is just me in my element. This is, you put me in a boat in a new body of water. This basically, you know, this is what I do. What do you expect? Dang, dude. Dude, he looks. He does it.